everybody. Welcome to the Netflix reviews. Hi. Who's over here with me? Who are you, lady? It's Sam Waggoner, but she doesn't want to talk to me. I'm Marguerite Fair, Sam
I,
Waggoner, and
I'm Felina Katz.
I'm GrannyTino. I was waiting for her to say something, but I think, what did your mouth get all gummed up with your pet there?
Oh, and I'm ready for Halloween.
Oh, I'm ready for an award.
My
I
cat
want to
is,
win an Oscar. You want a pussy cat? Well, that's your Halloween cat.
yes,
Oh,
that's Blackie.
we're going to be doing real fake news in Halloween gear. We're going to do real fake news Halloween news soon, so that'll be a real cheat. So what you know what we're going to do first before you eat that cat? We're going to do it's Hubie Halloween. We watched a comedy. So you are going to go first because it will distract you from tormenting that poor cat. So, so you tell us all about Hubie Halloween.
Okay. Hubie Halloween. This film is a 2020 Halloween comedy romp starring Adam Sandler, Kevin James, and Julie Bowen. Hubie Dubois, played by Adam Sandler, who is a strange, goofy dude who works in a small town called Salem, Massachusetts.
How convenient.
Really? Well, um, they all decide that they're celebrating Halloween. I mean, the whole town is all fixed up and everything is in place to celebrate Halloween. And Hubie is the target of constant pranks since the whole town thinks he's a bit soft in the head.
He does act like it.
Yeah. And he scares easily, like if you say boo, he'll just go off the wall. Anyway, so the whole town just throws things at him and causes him all kinds of problems, and he makes just crazy things happen, and the town just treats him really nasty.
Shabby,
I
shabby.
don't, I don't know why, but they just don't like him. So anyway, of course, there is a token black cat there because what's Halloween without a black cat?
Well, at least you had a cat there.
Yeah. Well, Hubie is officially known as Halloween Helper and tries to keep the town safe while most everyone yells mean things, throws crap at him, and bullies him in general, except for the one girl in town that he likes. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah. Someone is
It's,
nice to him.
yeah, just one. It's filled with silly jokes and off the wall humor and threats of a dangerous killer that was escaped from a mental institution. And Yubi is trying to capture him. There are a large number of cameos of rather famous celebs that I was surprised. There's Steve Buscemi, Ray Liotta, Maya Rudolph, and many others, and a cool dog named Lester. Woof! um, he's a really nice dog, very pretty. I think he's a German Shepherd or something. It was nice that they had a dog and a black cat, but the film just went on too long with the same jokes over and over again. So I give it 2 cattails.
2 cattails from Felina the cat. Only
Yeah,
2, even though there was a cat in it, which is probably why she gave it a 2.
right. Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from, sister. I feel your pain. Well, This is made by Adam Chandler's production company, which is Happy Madison Productions. And that's why you see all those people in there. They're frequently in his movies because those are his friends. And they really, I like the cast too. I love Steve Buscemi and Rob
Yeah.
Schneider. They're two of my favorites. And Ray Liotta was in it too. And he did a really good job of playing that wacko job also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the cast of it tremendously, and I like their interaction so much. And Adam Sandler does play Hubie, and you told him, you know, he's the neighborhood simpleton, and everyone makes fun of him and is the butt of jokes and pranks. But it is a comedy, and I do agree it went on a little bit too long, but I do like the silly things. But there's a real life problem, I think, that's addressed in this movie that you can note, which you said in the beginning of your review. And it really goes to bullying because it's not just that they were mean to him, they were bullying him.
Yeah.
And it was atrocious. But the movie is visually very stimulating for Halloween because, like you said, everybody in the neighborhood is wearing their Halloween costumes, and the set design was great. So it really, and it's good to watch the credits. I don't know if you watched the credits, but they did the credits in a really great way. And then they did some outtakes, which I always like. And what I did, Sam, was I was a little kinder than you. I gave this a 3 because I enjoyed the comedy aspects and the actors so much. Pop there, the other ones went up. So you gave it a 2, and
Yeah.
I gave it a 3. If you like the look of Halloween, it's worth for a fun movie. It's not, you know, if you're intellectual, that's not what you're going to get with this movie, but that's not the purpose of it.
Yeah.
Now, the next one I want to talk about again, this people is not a Netflix movie. And Sam, I don't know, did you get a chance to see it? Did you get a chance to see the movie Sound of Freedom yet?
No, I hadn't been able to get it, and that's like fine because I will eventually.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you were
did
having
see.
computer problems and phone
Yeah.
problems, I know. So, yeah. But I want to talk about it because I did see it when it first came out to the movies. I went to see it in the movies, although now there are a lot of free showings all over different spots on the internet and everything. But I wanted to review this movie because it's one of the most important movies made in a long time. It is based on a true story and a real life hero, Tim Ballard, who quit his job at the U.S. Department of Home Security to found an organization that's an Operation Underground Railroad, which works to prevent sex trafficking of children. Jim Caviezel plays the role of Tim Ballard, and he does an amazing job. And I do want to mention this: Netflix was one of the platforms that refused to show it, and and Prime refused to show it. So people have to question that because it's about preventing children from being hurt, and the entire Hollywood industry has been silent about it. To see it, come to your own conclusion. But it's not done as a documentary, but rather a drama. It's very well done so as not to exploit children, but yet give the message to the masses of the so-called elites. When you think of people as elites, we know who you're thinking of. Say about that, but it had to be said. Everybody, if you care about children, go see Sound of Freedom. Okay, so our next movie, Sam, is going to be Obsessed. And I'll let you do this for, I know this is a movie we must have both enjoyed. So you being Miss Felina Katz, tell us about Obsessed. What did you think about it?
Okay, well, Obsessed is a 2009 psychological thriller starring Idris Elba
I
and
love him. I love him.
yeah, he's great.
Sexy.
Yeah, very, very cool. And Beyonce Knowles and Ali Larder. Um, Now, there's a lot of violence and sexual material in this movie. Derek Charles and his wife Sharon, played by Beyonce Knowles, and Idris Elba. They settle into a new home and everything seems to be going well.
Yeah, right. It seems like it's really good.
Yeah, who knew? Derek is a successful executive in a Los Angeles firm and has a chance meeting in the elevator with an attractive young woman named Lisa, played by Ali Larder, who turns out to be the new temp in his office. And Lisa seems to be just overly interested in trying to be close to him at the office all the time.
It's
And
obvious.
yeah, it gets very, very kinky.
Yeah.
So things soon escalate at an office Christmas party where she is clearly becoming more aggressive and flirtatious towards Derek. He suddenly just leaves the party after realizing where Lisa's going with all this.
Yeah.
And he's not amused.
No,
I would,
it makes him nervous.
yeah, he obviously. I mean, she's just all over him. So Lisa apologizes in his car the next day, but is still trying to tempt him any way she can. It becomes really clear that she's a crazy bitch stalking him.
Tell us what you really think, Sam. Don't hold back.
Oh yeah, she's a crazy bitch. That's it. And she's stalking him in the hopes that he will give in. She will do or say anything to cause trouble between him and his wife, Beyonce. And well, her name is Sharon in the movie. And even though he continues to reject her, and he's not buying.
Won't take no for an answer.
No, she won't take no for an answer, and she goes through all sorts of lengths to do everything she can to cause trouble between them. So this is a stylish thriller in a typical stalker fashion, rather similar to Fatal Attraction, I thought.
I
but
think
not
they took
quite,
a lot from it. You're right.
yeah, but not quite as good. I like the chemistry between the actors, including the wild action scenes. No cats, sorry, or rabbits boiled in water, but I give it a solid 4 tails simply because I like crazy stalker films.
Okay. Yeah. It is, as you said, it's a thriller, and I do love him. He's very sexy. He was a perfect man for this role. And again, when you talk about the people playing together, and we have to remember the crazy stalker woman, her name, what is her name? She's got a name.
Ali Warder.
Yeah, she was very good because it's always hard to remember, hello, these people are acting. So she was really very good. It sounds like she must have a lot of life experience, if you know what I mean, because she is immediately in heat. I mean, you could smell the heat on the woman through the screen when she was in the elevator, just sneaking peeks at him. And
Oh, yeah.
she almost had him seduced for a minute, but then he realized, oh, this girl is over the barrel. So he did, like you say, started pulling away. And the story has its ups and downs. And this girl is relentless. I've never seen a character that was this relentless, and she's delusional because she's the type that in her mind they really are having a relationship, because the things she's doing, he's like, where is this coming from? We're not having a relationship. Yeah, but she's acting like they're really having a relationship. So, yeah, it's like, hello. So let's see here. Delusional, but the delusion in her really spins the story.
Yeah.
Now, I gave this one a 3 because what bothered me about it, I like the movie. I like movies about obsession. I have an obsessive personality. I once moved to another state just to follow a man around. I didn't hurt him, but I understand obsession. But what bothered me about it was they never gave her character any meat. She was one dimensional. You know that she was this relentless, but you would want to know what made her so crazy. You would want to,
Yeah.
I wanted them that she had more of, not that it would justify what she was doing, but we would have a reason, to show an example, like maybe the way she was raised, maybe she was molested as a kid. So you're knowing, hey, make sure you take care of your children so this doesn't happen to a child, because she was somebody's baby once. So that's why I gave it a 3, because she was a one-dimensional character, and basically what I thought was a good movie. If they had flushed her out, that character, a little bit more, I would have given it a 4 or 4.5. But it's worth seeing.
Yeah.
It's really spicy, and it's really interesting, and it's always nice to see a woman being the one who's like crazy, because so many of us are. So you men out there that might see this show, I understand some women are crazy, just like some men are nuts. It's okay. You never know when you're going over the rainbow, but pull yourselves back, people. Don't bother other people. Well, I think that we did very well. I'm very pleased about this. And Sam, Miss Felina Katz, I love you.
I love you.
See you next time. And everybody, take care of yourselves. And cold and flu season is coming, so take care of your immune system. Bye, everybody. Bye, Sam.
Bye.